What is up, guys? This is Chris from Leveling Up Y'all Finances, and I found this CoinDesk article to be exceptionally fascinating, especially with the past 2 weeks of UST and the Terra Luna, like failure, collapse, whatever, scam, I guess at this point. I know I said we would stop talking about this, but this was too good to pass up. So let's just jump into it. UST's Kwon, like Taekwondo, Kwon. I don't care. UST's CEO was behind the earlier failed stablecoin. Terra colleagues say the plot thickens. Basis Cash, again, I forgot what it was called, but it's called Basis Cash. That's what we talked about a little bit in the last one. It was one of his failed projects before taking on UST and Luna. So let's jump. The algorithmic stablecoin project founded by the anonymous Rick and Morty in 2020. I love the show. It's great. But I'm feeling I don't like these people, though. It was actually the work of Terraform Labs employees. Kwon, the CEO of Terraform Labs, was one of the pseudonymous. See, I need to learn how to read, guys. If you guys can help me, please help me. Co-founders behind the failed algorithmic stablecoin Basis Cash, CoinDesk has learned. Basis Cash, BAC, basically it was a revival, decentralized coin from the, was it 2018? Yes, 2018. It failed, and there was a relaunch on Ethereum in late 2020, just before the launch of Terra USD or UST, Terra's flagship stablecoin. But just like UST, BAC sought to maintain the $1 peg through code, not collateral assets. Naturally, it failed. The token of a long-abandoned project never achieved the target of dollar, and it sank below $1 in early 2021, and now is trading well below 1 cent as of Wednesday. It appears history is repeating itself. Over the last 3 days, UST sank prescriptively below its peg, going as low as 27 cents in the early morning hours on Wednesday. So now, what is it, Friday evening? I think it's like 12 cents right now. People are swing trading that, though. They're pretty... Like, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to swing trading because, again, to me, swing trading is gambling. It's not, I invest mostly, but when I like to have fun, I do put some money down on some dumb stuff. I don't know. I feel like this is a little too dumb to do it, but hey, people want to do it, whatever. If you're making pennies on the dollar, that's cool. UST's depegging has shocked crypto markets and regulators alike. What's once a 15 billion stablecoin has continued downward. While BAC's was just 54 million, it was very small, it's great, but it offers a historical data point for observers grappling with the feasibility of algorithmic stablecoins. Let's just not do it. Let's just back stablecoins by assets. That's weird. That's how the US dollar used to be. If you guys don't remember that, in the 70s, it used to be backed by like something like, I think it was called gold or something. Actually, I don't even remember. I wasn't even born yet. This guy... Where did it go? I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Kang, sorry, man. You can tell me how to pronounce your name later. A former engineer at Terraform's lab said Basis Cash was, in fact, a side project from some of the Terra's early creators, including himself and Kwon. Kang ultimately left Terraform Labs to build a Terra competitor called Standard Protocol. Basis Cash wasn't tested at the moment, and they weren't even sure if it would work. However, Kwon wanted to just test it out. He said that this was the pilot project for doing that. Okay, so that's a little ballsy. Another Basis coin builder who spoke to CoinDesk on conditions of anonymity confirmed that Kwon and TFUEL employees were behind the project. Yes, stay anonymous, man. That's probably smart. They both said that Kwon was Rick Sanchez, which I don't think Rick Sanchez would have ever done this, guys. He's a good person. CoinDesk also reviewed internal Basis Cash Korea chat logs, and in which Kwon alludes to himself as Rick. Okay, so that's not incriminating at all. Stop saying lies. Hey, only Rick swears in this room, Oh, reminds me of Californication. Hank Moody. Love that show. It was a great show. Kwon did not respond to CoinDesk's request for the comment. Go figure. Hey man, well you're already on the down and out. You might as well just like, I don't know, have fun with it. Just troll everybody. Like that one dude from Dogecoin. He's really funny. Get on Twitter, man, and be funny instead of a jerk. Basis Cash never reached the heights of his other projects. Its value briefly peaked 174 million in February 2021, well below Terra's 30 billion. All right, let's see, and blah blah blah. So basically, I get it. CoinDesk doesn't want to like put out people's if they want to stay anonymous and everything. That's great, but if it's in the public's best interest, they'll reveal it, and that's why they put out this article, I guess. And since amid the precarious situation, investors deserve to know, why does it keep skipping like that? To know that UST was not Kwon's sole attempt at making an algorithmic stablecoin work. I get it. You know, if you fail once, you might as well try again. But come on, like, did you ever think, like, he thought that Luna could ever actually do this, or UST could ever do this? No. So if you really want to read it, here's what Basis Cash is. Again, it was like, yeah, it shut its stores in 2018. So it was basically, they relaunched it on Terra in 2020. It was like a revival of the thing. And again, if you want to read all this, you can, but I don't think it really matters. It's kind of boring, and I lost connection anyway, so I don't even know what I'm missing at this point. But I did want to get down to, where was it? Lessons to be learned for UST because of the situation. It was one of the first examples of algorithmic stablecoins to be tested in the wild. Basis Coin never found its footing, though. Weird. Game theory and smart contracts were supposed to regulate BAC's supply to keep it trading at $1, but the token never managed to hold its dollar peg. So it's kind of a little foreshadowing of what could have happened with UST, and then what obviously did happen with UST. But the thing is, he just wasn't very honest about it. Kwon had nothing to do. On outward appearances, Kwon had nothing to do with the Basis Cash project. He even made statements suggesting he was a critic. Here you go, like right here, back in December 30th, 2020. While DeFi degens are busy trapping retail and zero-sum games, an empty set squad, Basis Cash recall, only real stabilizing forces in the algo stablecoin is growing adoption and usage. Terra Money is the oldest and most widely used algo coin, stable coin in existence, bow before the king. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. So maybe he wasn't really Rick Sanchez. Maybe he had nothing to do with this, and this is just a smear campaign at this point, guys. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys have any other articles, I'd love to read it. So please comment down below with them, because I want to follow up on this, because it's very interesting. But Kwon wanted, a user surprised to find that Terra founder and Basis Cash Telegram. When he was asked Kwon why he was doing there, I'll leave you with this. I like to study new things, especially old things that are new again. He responded. I wonder if he really will do a revival for UST. I guess we'll see in the future, guys. All right, guys, at the end of the day, remember to stay awesome and keep loving each other. I'm out.